Hi, my name is David Roth, Chairman of the Board of Helping Hands for Freedom. What we're doing here is happy birthday to the United States of America, 240th birthday. We're here in Aurora, Colorado, and we've walked over 2,000 miles. But tonight's message is a little more serious. Although Kevin and I and several others have walked, Kevin and I have walked over 2,000 miles to get here to Aurora, Colorado. My message was clear. I would announce where the home would be. I'm not able to do that. With the generous donations and the walk being fully funded, we're only 20% of the way there at funding this House of Healing. I can't tell you where it's going to be. We're in discussions with Indiana, Kentucky, and also some people in Kansas. We've had some incredible interest, but the House of Healing is only 20% of the way there, and our big donor has not come in. I have to try to make lemons out of lemonade and urge all of you to continue to support the Route for the Brave and continue to push. The success of the journey is that we have walked and we are going to continue to walk, and it sure looks like we're going to make it to San Francisco. Still preaching and still supporting our Gold Star family members deployed and those from multiple deployments needing assistance. We are going to support that military veteran base as strong as ever. Helping Hands for Freedom is still in good hands and is still working very well and growing every day. Let me turn it over to Kevin Wenton, a volunteer, to tell you some of the inspiring things that have occurred. But we need your help. RouteForTheBrave.org. Please get involved. And please connect us with those people that will donate. Kevin?
Well, I'm Kevin, and I do the daily dedications each day. We've honored nearly 80 members of the Armed Forces of the United States over the last several weeks and a little over 2 months. Unfortunately, that happens in times of conflict. Many of these names and these soldiers that have fallen overseas have been given to us along the walk. We have two names given us today that we'll honor on Tuesday and Wednesday this week. People that have stopped us along the way, and we've met, and they've given us names of loved ones. We've also had the opportunity to meet with many veterans, families of veterans, and many Gold Star families that are very willing and open to share their stories. Some very heartfelt and emotional. On a little lighter side, we've a friend of ours, Julia Jones, in Anchor Roasting Coffee, has offered to make some donations for all you coffee drinkers out there. Visit Route for the Brave site. We have a link, and also visit Julia at anchorroasting.com. She has a special roast, medium roast, and part of the proceeds will go towards our House of Healing. So I've got a little bit of the mid-watch left. We're going to brew that tomorrow morning about 4 o'clock before we head off and go through Aurora, Colorado, and head into Denver, just right up the street right here. And now Darren Fishburne.
Hi everybody, I'm Darren Fishburne. I'm the CEO of Helping Hands for Freedom. Helping Hands for Freedom was started in 2008 by Staff Sergeant Patrick Shannon and Rod Smith. I had the honor of running a beautiful charity that takes care of Gold Star families. The thing that separates us from most other charities is we focus on keeping the family together, the sacrifices that the family makes. Most charities worry about the soldier, and most soldiers don't serve for themselves. They serve for their families, for others, for people that can't repay them, for people, for a cause bigger than themselves, and for people they may never, ever meet. And so we make sure that we keep the reason they serve alive and well, whether they pay the ultimate sacrifice or come back wounded. And we make sure that if they do die, that they don't die in vain. And we will never forget our Gold Star families. And as we celebrate the 240th birthday of this beautiful United States of America, we do so with heavy hearts because, as Kevin said, we've done over 80 dedications of Killed in Action. And over 50 of those names were given to us by tears as they met us along the route, and they poured their heart out to one of us, Kevin, David, myself. As our chairman of the board has said many times, he thought he was walking, and it has become a listening tour because these people want to talk about their heroes. They're proud that we're walking for them. And this House of Healing came simply because we had a Gold Star family in a support group meeting simply say, as much as they help the financial assistance and they love all the help that we give them, that when they get evicted off the base and they lose their base housing, they find that they don't know where they belong. They kind of feel lost. They kind of feel left out. And so that was the reason for this 3 years ago. And I was telling our chairman of the board that, and he goes, well, let's walk across America and let's do something about it. Let's make a difference one step at a time. And, you know, to be honest, at first we all kind of laughed and chuckled and said, yeah, sure. And he goes, no, I'm serious. And 3 years later, here we are, over 2,000 miles into a 3,100 mile journey. For us, that started 3 years ago, we're 95% done from the standpoint of walking. But as you just heard our chairman of the board say, we're only 20% done for the cause, the reason we walk. I want to make sure these guys don't walk in vain. I want to make sure that these guys that took 4.5 months off without pay gets this retreat home built. This house of healing is needed. We have found this out more than ever on this walk across America as these families have poured their heart out and told us about their loved ones. Please help us raise this money. If you are a company that needs a tax deduction, if you're an individual, if there's anything you want to leave a legacy and have naming rights for the rest of your life, please reach out to Helping Hands for Freedom. Reach out to me. Send me an email. I'm on the website at helpinghandsforfreedom.org or routeforthebrave.org. Please go to us, reach out to us, and make your tax-deductible donation today. Leave a legacy. We have a $1 million naming right grant. We have a $220,000 PTSD center if you want to name that after you, with horse therapy, dog therapy. If you're an animal lover, understand these animals shorten these soldiers' time to get home from 5 years to about 18 months. Let's get these soldiers home. We're losing 22 soldiers a day on U.S. soil due to PTSD suicide. We, our nation, needs your help. America, we know you're listening. We know you care. We know you've given millions of dollars for a ton of causes. We're asking one time, please become our angel donor. Please come through so these men and women have a place to call home when their loved ones pay the ultimate and supreme sacrifice. America, happy birthday. We love you, and now we need you.